talking about Karnataka is a leader in ESG and sustainable growth. Karnataka has emerged as a leader in the sustainable growth and future tech manufacturing. The state has consistently demonstrated its commitment to innovation, sustainability, making it a key player in shaping India's path to more sustainable future. Karnataka is setting the benchmark for other states to follow by not only attracting investment, but also ensuring these investments align with the global ESG standards. Karnataka's Bangalore, the capital city, has become a global innovation hub, not only leading the world in technology and IT, but also positioning itself as a leader in green technology and environmental compliance. As ESG investors seek to align profits with sustainability, Bangalore is emerging as a prime destination for green technology, energy savings, sustainable innovation. Karnataka stands as one of the most dynamic and progressive state in India, as the fourth largest state by contribution to India's GDP. Karnataka contributed around 8.2% to the national GDP in 2023. The state's economic strength is underpinned by its robust technology sector, particularly IT and IT-enabled services, and also biotechnology, which contributed significantly to the state's economy. Karnataka also boasts for over 40 unicorns and leads the nation in exports, accounting for about 19% of India's total exports. Karnataka has consistently excelled in attracting global investments, making it a leader in driving technology and industrial advancement. With more than 400 global capability centers, GCCs and R&D centers in Bangalore, the state is poised to become a global hub for innovation and future tech manufacturing. As we gather today, it is clear that environmental, social and governance has evolved from a mere compliance matter to a strategic imperative for organizations. Companies that understand the value of ESG not only protect their operations from potential risks, but also position themselves for long-term sustainable growth. A company that rigorously addresses its material impacts and risks across the ESG value chain will undoubtedly be better placed to attract sustainable investments and maintain a competitive edge in the marketplace. Now we see the Honorable Minister is coming in, so please give a big round of applause to welcome. Our strategy embraces key topics such as integrity, health, safety, human work right, diversity, inclusion, ethical behavior, stakeholder and community engagement, and environment, everything that contributes to. We continue to introduce innovative decarbonization technologies to industries across the state. CII remains committed in collaborating with the state government and various stakeholders on the sustainability, energy transition and net zero initiatives.
We did a small session prior to this on green spaces. It was a CEO dialogue which was very interesting, a lot of learning opportunities for everyone who was in the audience, and several new takeaways for us. What I thought is, I'll be very brief. I'm not going to talk about ESG, I'm not going to talk about what we are trying to achieve through these summits. This is our second edition, and our focus is to create a lot of awareness through the value stream. Now, there are a lot of large corporations, maybe it's a top 100 listed company in India which is already following the BRSR reporting, or even if you're top 250, you're doing the BRSR reporting. And also, if you're a large global transnational company with the global ESG standards, there is a lot of awareness, a lot of regulatory requirements which people are following. But we also have two things: a responsibility to our supply chain partners who could be a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 suppliers, or ancillary suppliers, right from a personal supplies water to the cafeteria to somebody who supplies paper for the printer. All these are our vendors, and how do we increase the awareness of what's required in the space of ESG? When we talk about environment, what are we talking about? So these sessions are targeted towards first building awareness and empathy towards what's the space of ESG, what's the environment we are living in, what's the requirement for the future.
Whenever I'm asked to come to speak, I've done probably more than 100 keynote speeches. Often it's on leadership, culture, values and other things. I always feel like a bit of a fake and imposter when I'm asked to speak on leadership, because you give big gap. But this is one session where I feel I can speak with honesty and integrity. So thank you, Vijay, for inviting me. And so it's one of the conversations. So today I'm going to talk about how we developed it over the last 2+ decades that we've been working on the environment part of it. And so that's really, and those things that influenced us as a company and what we see as possibilities.
Thank you, Mr. Venu, Chairman of CII Karnataka State Council, for inviting me for the second edition of Confederation of Indian Industry, Karnataka Chapters ESG Summit 2024. With the main theme for this key summit being accelerating sustainable growth, building the ESG industry agenda. I am pleased to be here this morning amongst this august gathering of brilliant minds of the best in their respective fields in our country. In the year 1987, the United Nations Frontline Commission defined sustainability as meeting the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. I want to emphasize on this line again, without compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their own needs. I was wondering if you are even concerned about this all-important aspect, that is the very definition of sustainability. When we talk about progress, modernization for that matter, the rate of growth of a nation's economy. Sustainable development is and has to be a holistic approach to the growth model with emphasis on aspects of environment conservation, resource conservation, energy conservation, best practices, recycle, reuse component, and all important carbon neutral approach to every cycling process within that model. Only when we integrate these components into the model, we work towards a future where we grow along with the safeguarding the ability of the future generation to grow while also meeting their own needs.